We're really just starting to spread the message of the danger of this proposal and what it could mean for the state. I feel this is a direct assault on the way things are to operate in Michigan. And one thing that's really important that we've found, and I think we all take it very seriously, is our right to vote. Keep in mind, the state constitution supersedes all other laws, all other opinions. It is the most important foundational document that we're dealing with. This proposal is a direct assault on that constitution, and it's a direct assault on our right to vote, because right now there is still a right to approve casinos in your community. There's a requirement for a local vote. With this proposal, the Constitution superseding everything, it takes away that right to vote, because if it passes and if the community had a vote with more for than against, these casinos automatically take place. It takes away your right in each local community to determine who is coming in, who's doing business, and what type of things they're operating. Keep in mind that the voters of Michigan did approve three off-reservation casinos in Detroit. It was a completely different argument at that point, because it was still competitive. You weren't guaranteeing somebody a gaming license. They still had to compete. There were processes, background checks, and everything like that involved in it, but there isn't this time. And this would be the largest expansion we've seen in the state of Michigan, largest expansion potentially in the country that we've seen. Right now, this is just the basic gaming application with the Michigan Gaming Control Board. They want to know basically every person you've ever met, every person your family members ever met, and then the people that they've met. I mean, they investigate everybody and everything, and when these applications come back in, there's just binders and binders of information. And there have been people that are rejected for getting a gaming license because they don't meet the qualifications. Well, what this constitutional amendment would do is guarantee the people that are written in, it would guarantee them a gaming license without any background checks. It would guarantee them a liquor license without any background checks. As anybody who has gone through the liquor license process, local government's involved, local law enforcement's involved, because we want to make sure, again, that these are reputable people, that they don't have things in their background that would be troublesome for somebody operating a liquor license. And we've had a pretty good system in Michigan. This could potentially completely wipe that out. So these are the dangers that are involved in amending the Constitution and giving these business opportunities to people who are funding it. Now keep in mind, the people that are putting up the money to pass this would be the ones granted these licenses. They're not doing it to improve Michigan or provide jobs. They're doing it as it's a business case for themselves. It's a business opportunity. Many of these organizations that own the property or are registered on these specific locations, we can't find record of them. They don't exist. So that leads us to believe, who's really behind this? What are they ashamed of? Why aren't they registered as a legal entity with the state? So this just continues to raise question after question. Why are you putting this in the Constitution, and what are you hiding? And those are the things that we'll be asking during the course of this campaign. We're just informing people, this is a bad proposal. Just don't sign these petitions. Now with these gatherers, and they're being paid very well to get these signatures, they're saying, well, don't you want the right to vote on it? Shouldn't we just put it on the ballot so you can vote on it? That's the wrong approach. This shouldn't be on the ballot in the first place. It is wrong to institute these sorts of things in the state constitution.